Today I'm going to be talking about why I think children under 12 should not have access to technology. We currently live in an era where children are often handed iPads before they can even learn how to tie their shoe. But what long-term effects does this have on our youth? According to a study done in Brazil, the problematic use of electronic devices at an early age can lead to children showing low levels of openness to experiences, increased emotional instability, impulsive or other behaviors related to attention. This is why I believe we need to carefully consider the technology we are introducing to our youth. Considering the first iPhone was not even released until 2007, the effects it has on both children and adults is still relatively new. As we enter this new normal, we should be cautious of the side effects. That is why so many health institutions are telling us to put our phones down and go experience the world. They see the toll that it is taking on our mental health. In the article I quoted, it talks a lot about the effects of attention and emotional stability. I was diagnosed with ADHD as a child, and it affects my everyday life. Based on personal experiences, devices distract me daily. The biggest effect I see in my life is struggling to complete one task at a time and not getting enough sleep. While it's critical to limit screen time for all children, it is even more crucial for children with attention disorders. While technology has many benefits, there are also drawbacks that we need to regulate. Let's dig deeper into the negative effects of this new normal. During my research, I discovered the most common issue was relationship and social issues. Children can be so addicted to these devices that they don't get enough time to spend with friends or family. This can be a really significant impact on children who are still learning and developing. Excessive screen time can make it harder for children to learn nonverbal cues such as facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice. This can also make children feel isolated. At our core, humans are very social creatures. We crave the feeling of belonging and connection. Social media can give us a false sense of connection with others, and we still feel lonely at the end of the day. That is why we need to provide our children with a community where they can connect to people face to face. Whether it be sports or in art, children need to be with other children to combat the feeling of loneliness. Another big aspect to look at is sleep. We all need sleep to keep our brains healthy. Screen time can affect the ability and want to sleep. We have all heard that we should avoid devices for at least an hour before bedtime due to the blue lights. But most of us find it really difficult to put that into practice. For children, it is especially important. When it comes to devices, there will always be distractions. There will always be more to look at and want to see. With that being said, we need to put our phones down. I know it is impossible to keep devices away from children in today's age, which is why I recommend limiting screen time to no more than 2 hours a day for children under 12. I would also recommend that they not have their own devices such as iPhones or iPads. It is essential to let our kids grow without feeling the weight of the world. That is why it is critical to limit screen time spent on these devices.